Nobody has it all figured out. You are not behind. You are on your own. You are on your own timeline at the moment, and you will be for the rest of your life. You'll always be at a timeline that's specific to you. So you may be at a chapter in life right now where you feel that people your age may have more things figured out, more may look well put together, like they have things going for them that you might not be able to relate to right now. And I'm here to tell you that that's also a blessing in disguise for you. You know for yourself what others may be thriving on may not be your calling, and maybe you that direction just doesn't speak to you. And that's a sign, like that's progress, that's something l- whether you'd want to head towards or not. So you're not really behind in anything. What you need to get onto is making progress in like the minuscule steps, by just trying things, trying anything. Me personally, I'm in college right now, and I will graduate after one more semester. And this is a very scary part. I'm actually very nervous about it, and I just feel like my life is not well put together at all. I feel that I really don't have anything figured out, and I just don't know what will work for me. Like even a full-time job, how will I really secure that first full-time job? And how will this, me filming videos and YouTube, like how will that affect the trajectory of my life? I want to do this for the long run, and I do believe this will be something that no matter what, this will help me be able to articulate myself better and learn how to just speak better in general. And that's worth something. Like regardless of where it goes from here, um this will be something that will fulfill me in a way. And that's all well and good, but I still don't feel like I'm nowhere far along in life in many ways. And I just feel like very behind, if I'm being honest. But from deep within that ball of anxiousness, I also like feel that this is this is pretty normal. Like it feels heavy, but it's something that's like a canon event for us all. And during these times, even though you may feel like you may not have much to offer, where do you even like feel like you'll excel? You may not know that yet. These are the moments that define you, depending on what you do actively. So like there was a point where I was very passive. I would just kind of just go with the flow. I would just try to go with the flow and make the best of what I can, and like grade wise and all that. But it's it gets to a point where we need to attack the day rather than let the day attack us. So breaks, 1 week breaks, and then even weekends can be the defining factor between how much ahead you could take yourself in life. You could push yourself in life, if depending on how you use it. If you use every weekend to do destructive habits, let's say, that's gonna be something. It could be maybe fulfilling a little bit at the moment that you have something to look forward to every weekend, but that's enough that somebody else can figure out their way in life and really make strides with the same time that you had, because they chose to pour into themselves by choosing the thing that may not gratify them right away, but they know it will fulfill them in the long run, by maybe working on their business, working on their spirituality. They may recite more Quran. Uh, they may put in more, even more effort in other parts of their life, other than what they got going on in the regular business week as well. And if you have not been on that, that's all right. But you are here, you are in this video right now, and that tells me that you are mindful of all that. And as I said before, nobody has it all figured out. Even the people we that do look like they have it figured out, they're just really good at giving that image. And that takes courage, that takes strength for them to be able to hold up that image, because they have to back that up by actually putting in the effort that they are behind the scene, to feel as to feel to have the evidence for themselves that they are who they think they are. And that's where you and I come in. That's where we learn the value of giving ourselves evidence of who we really think we are. So the bad, like the negative downward mindset spirals that we could go down, if we give ourselves evidence of that by doing the destructive habit, by doing the thing we think we like. If we say, yo, I'm never good at like I could just never put my mind to reading a book, and you just actively avoid it, or you don't even attempt it, that's you deeply giving yourself those evidence that, yeah, I am really bad at it. But if you actively give yourself the opposite by reading something you genuinely care about, and just sticking to it consistently, maybe even 2 minutes a day, but you do it every day for a while, that's you giving yourself evidence that, hey, maybe I can read, maybe I can show up, even if it's like the standard may not be up to somebody else's. That's still the fact. It's not about a game of like yo, I need to hit like 2 hours of reading, I need to finish the entire Harry Potter book in a month or something. Not that. Is the point is to show that you could go the distance. You could go the distance by just showing up for that habit every day. And that is enough to give you that evidence that, yo, i am I am who I say I am. And when you could do that, that starts creating a positive trajectory, that starts giving you momentum and faith in yourself, that, hey, I could stick to this, I could stick to anything I want to, that may benefit me, that will make me grow and benefit me in the long run. But it may suck at the moment, and that's all right. So all that is to say that you don't have to have it all figured out, but you need to actively do you need to do something that will give you response back, that, like, okay, this is my calling, this is where I feel like, okay, I have something going where I know I could dig deeper on. Or it's not, you could have spent 3 years working, trying to build up something, and if it just blows up on your face, and it looks like that was just, everything was just worthless, like you just literally gave that time away for that to amount to nothing physically, tangibly. But no, it actually did amount to something, because along that way, the fact that you had to do that journey, there's no way you wouldn't have gathered like knowledge about yourself, plus other companions, others that may have leads on other ways, other lines that you would have never ever figured it out otherwise. But you did, because of the fact that you took the courage to take that journey, and along the way you found those people, and now they would be the reason you were the reason that you were able to set yourself up for a new chapter in your life. And that chapter only got to open up because you were strong enough to go and find out, go and fail. Even if in the moment that looked like the biggest failure in your life, that's just a little fraction of all that's left to come. And everything that's left to come in your life will be so much greater, they'll be so much bigger, that you would have wished, you would wish later on down the line that, yo, I would do this over anytime, I would go through the same pain for that period anytime necessary, because of how much I'm like, it came back in dividends later down the line. And all that to say is, at the end of the day, you're not you're never behind. You can always turn things around. Keep Allah in your heart, keep strong, have faith in yourself, and and let go, and have faith that Allah has your back. As long as you tie your camel, as long as you put put forth your best effort and pray, Allah will take care of the rest. And he will only fully bring you all these blessings while you show him actively that you're willing to put in all that effort that you know is needed to get the thing you want. So pray, but complement that with all your physical and mental effort that you could towards that route, and then there will be extra blessings that will come along with it that you won't even be able to account for, but it will only come because you decided to move that needle in the first place. So yeah, I'll leave you with that. It was good having you here. Take care. Bye bye.